Hello everyone. So I wanted to just jump on here and share a few things with you guys with regard to male factor infertility. As most of you know, that's one of our issues in addition to the fertility issues that I have. So I just wanted to let you guys know kind of sort of how our semen analysis, or my husband's semen analysis, have improved over the course of the time frame that we had our last two essays done. So first, I want to share, I'm sure, the things that a lot of you who have found that you have issues related to male factor infertility. I know that most of the REs have suggested kind of like, I guess you want to call a baseline type of things, making sure that men aren't wearing very tight-fitting underwear, that they're not in hot tubs a whole bunch. They can also make sure that they're not smoking or drinking, things of that sort, just in general, eating healthy, getting exercise. And of course, we also do know that all of those things don't always pertain, or they don't always necessarily affect every man the same. Because of course, how many of you don't know someone who probably smokes, drinks, eats like crap, doesn't exercise, probably obese, and they still make kids like nobody's business? So again, these are just things, of course, that in general, for general purpose, that I'm sure most REs and urologists put out there, in addition to men having other hormonal imbalances, as well as having issues with hydrocele, which are just kind of like, not hydrocele, varicocele. I'm just getting my terminology mixed up today. So first, I wanted to read to you guys the synopsis from his very first semen analysis. It reads: low semen density and low total sperm count, low motile count and low total motile count, decreased forward progression, decreased sperm motility, and low percentage of normal forms. So just for instance, his total sperm count on this one was 12 million, where it should be at least at a 40 million. And the total motile count for this first one was at 4 million, and that should be at least 20 million. The motility was only 33.3%, and it should be at least 50%. And he only had 11% normal forms, which that should be at least 30%. And this initial analysis was done in September of 2014. So what he started doing, even though we went ahead and did our first IVF cycle, is started taking these series of vitamins. These are pretty much were the ones that he consistently took from that point, pretty much. The first one is Zinc. And that one he takes usually 1 to 200 milligrams of it. It just kind of depends. Next one, vitamin C. And that one he usually takes anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams. Next one is folic acid, which he takes the 800 micrograms of that one. Also, he would occasionally take CoQ10, usually about 200 milligrams, maybe a little bit more. Also, he took selenium. I can't remember the dosage on that one, but he only took that one for a short period. Also, he took L-arginine for a short time, as well as L-carnitine. And that was about it as far as the actual supplements go. And of course, you know, he was still doing the usual things just to try to keep his sperm healthy of sorts. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that I believe I had read an article that said that poppy seeds supposedly negatively impact sperm health as well. If you guys have heard anything in regards to that, let me know down in the comments, so you know I can see what kind of like material you guys have heard about it yourself. So again, like I said, that first analysis was done in September of 2014. This next one was in June of 2015, and this one was actually what they considered a normal semen analysis. So here the total total concentration was 17 million per cc, which they wanted to be at least 15. So that was at least low normal. And his total count, million per ejaculate, was 42 and a half. It's 42.5 million, and they want it to be at least greater than or equal to 39. So that one went way up. Let me see. Also, the actual motility percentage went to 54%, which, remember, before previously that one was like 33.3. And the actual total modal was only 22.95, and they want that to be at least 40. So again, he still kept motility issues, but overall the semen analysis was better. And we are getting yet another one done later on down the line, and I'll definitely update you guys with how that one comes back to be able to compare it to this one in general. So over a span of, say, 9 months, you know, he did show great improvement. Of course, he wasn't going hardcore with any huge lifestyle changes or anything like that. But of course, he added the supplements and, you know, in general was just trying to make sure, you know, drank water, you know, ate pretty decent, and, you know, just a little very simple things. Nothing very extreme. The pills themselves, like I said, he takes them once a day. I just put them in one of these little Dollar Tree type pill containers. Nothing fancy, just something with the days of the week on it. And what's the other thing? I mean, like I said, other than that, he really didn't do anything hugely, like, very special. I can't say, I'm not going to tell you guys, oh, you have to go out and take, you know, these 3 supplements. These are the things that are going to do the trick for you, because obviously the source of, you know, any man's fertility issues could be caused by varying different things. So we can't say for sure that these things were the thing that did the trick, you know, unless we were to just completely have him stop taking the supplements and then wait a span and then do a semen analysis and see if it went back to being really bad to say, yes, they are definitely the things that are helping him. But honestly, we feel that they truly are. As most of you guys know, sperm, like how they turn over, their turnover time as far as like the batch of mature sperm, even though men make sperm every day, is roughly about 70-ish days or so. So for instance, when he started taking those medicines, he had been going, again, like I said, maybe 9 months or so. So he had a good like 3, I guess you could call 3 batches or cycles of sperm that he had went to that actually did show that improvement, even though, again, like I said, his motility still is on the low side, but it's still a definite marked improvement from where he was. If you guys have any suggestions for anything else that you think would be beneficial with related to count or motility or morphology, please leave that down in the comments. I like for that to be there, especially for other people that may watch and come across information like this. That'll be very helpful to anybody else. And if you have any questions of sorts that maybe I didn't cover about things that we did or the particular supplements that I showed you that he was taking, please leave those questions down below as well. And again, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.